Todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo directo. Aquí sobre tu cuate Dankerverse en un nuevo directo para el canal. Y bueno, hace mucho que no hacía directo, no recuerdo hace mucho. Dame un segundo. ¿Qué wea? Wow, espérate. Parece que esta cosa se ha bugueado, ¿o no? No, creo que anda bien. Creo que ahí está en vivo, ¿no? Sí, en vivo, ahí está. No sé qué onda, se andaba volviendo loca la cosa. Bien, ¿qué vamos a hacer ahora? El evento nuevo. Quiero ver qué va a pasar en el evento. No tengo idea. También cabe mencionar un par de cositas que he hecho en la ausencia de todos. Técnicamente, aparte de farmear y de esa vaina, hemos hecho misiones, hemos farmeado duro, hemos sacado personajes, he hecho de todo, ¿ya? ¿Vale? Entonces...
Let's take shelter for the time being. Don't worry, one of my people will be here with umbrellas momentarily.
Como recordarán, en el último directo que hicimos, saqué a poderoso Sino. Voy a tener que farmearlo un día de estos tengo que farmearlo a tope, a duro, tengo que farmearlo brutal. Pero bueno, ahora no es lo que nos trae aquí, ahora es la misión. De hecho, vamos a cambiar la posición del equipo. Vamos a pensarlo porque Sino está en 40 y no lo he farmeado nada, vamos a ir con... ¿Chao?
Conquering demons is what I...
Vamos con el Luchito. Ok, aquí está el...
Hey
there, Catherine! Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commission. With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats...
Ew, gross. You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the...
Perhaps you...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Sácaros.
Woo! Sucrose? What is wrong with you? That's no way to greet a friend we haven't seen in so long.
No, not help like in the Windbloom sense. It's just... How do I explain?
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Phew. Okay, here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude.
Nice one! So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen.
¿En serio? No se toma nada en serio. Bueno, esto ni en la suma no suele pasar.
I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
¿Y esto qué es?
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll...
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemist, anyway, I'm still missing one final breath.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy.
Oye, esto es serio.
Hey, come on! Paimon's doing your best to help, okay? So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonial?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows?
Creo
In
que
the
no.
same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort. The amount of joy, for example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windbloom Festival.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
Aún es pronto para
you're
rendirse.
right.
Well, if he's in, then Paimon will help. But, if things don't work out, can Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for...
Oh, sure. Be right back.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive in Mondstadt?
Eso me gustaría saber. Seguro vino a ver a Amber.
Hi!
¡En marcha!
Kale! Hey!
¿Cómo andas, Iván?
Oh, hey, you guys.
Tú has estado con el programa, weón. Me costó configurarlo hoy día, weón.
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I'm fine. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of...
Porque había grabado un video antes y se había olvidado configurar el tema del video que grabé para subirlo. Pero lo tuve que subir de manera directa porque a diferencia de mi programa anterior, este programa para streamear hace las configuraciones distintas.
And what does these things refer to?
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look.
Ese fue el bardo pacotilla, ¿no? Fue Joseph.
I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know any... Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just... Oh, it was called The Boar Princess. That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
F.
Do you know her?
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest.
Hello. Hi.
Ay, no, 2 peliverdes tímidas, me cago en la...
This is getting awkward fast.
Sí, lo mismo que dije recién.
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
¿Por qué no crees eso?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence?
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a...
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose? If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or
Realmente
something?
me cuesta creer que la Sakura sea una Sagitario. Los Sagitarios no somos tímidos para nada.
So this is pure speculation, with no other information on hand or prior research to compare against.
Wow. Her guesswork is really good, but will she find it annoying if I keep asking? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
¿Te gustaría conseguir eso, verdad?
Well, yes. I mean...
Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
I'd wish for a better personality.
Uh-huh.
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do...
Kale!
Hablando la reina de Roma, por ahí se asoma.
Kale!
Técnicamente.
You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected.
Esa es la cosa. Cole es del segundo extremo de los extrovertidos. Es del inicio. Literalmente los inicios de ese signo son espontáneos.
I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber, have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before?
A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
De hecho, yo tengo una gana de ver el reencuentro de Shogun con Skara. Quiero ver qué pasa cuando pase eso.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last. Of course. Fine by me.
Claro.
Sure, go right ahead.
Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes. Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for...
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now?
De acuerdo.
I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people... Sure, no problem.
Sí, será fácil.
Awesome. See you later then.
Ahora, ¿cuál será el amigo de Coley? Tengo una pequeña idea.
You all right there, Kale?
¿Le mintió?
I'm just feeling a little shy today. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her... I've only met Sucrose so far. I wish I had a little more self-confidence.
It's nearly time.
Yo digo, Scar y Shogun, quiero ver eso. Cuando se reencuentren, cuál es el diálogo, va a ser una pelea. Tengo ganas de ver esa interacción, la verdad. A ver, vamos, ¿quiénes son los amigos? Tengo una sospecha, pero podría ser como podría ser que no. A ver. ¡Lo sabía! ¡No! ¡Somos nosotros! Es que lo sabía. Ver estos lugares, qué nostalgia me trae volver a mis raíces.
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Ha pasado mucho tiempo desde que estuviste aquí, ¿no?
Because it is the true
great Vayu
Si lo
Vyastra?
piensas, estos colinos de viento son la insignia de Mondstadt.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it.
Vamos, cerito, tú puedes.
View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra.
¡Ah, era un chiste!
Vayu
Me
Vyastra.
cago en la...
Kainari, Sino, over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you.
El funado y yo. Bueno, ahora si te ponía a pensar, literalmente, Cerito, te queda perfecto el Tignari porque siempre termina funado igual que tú.
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher, Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he...
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
Literalmente.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Sí.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too.
Y además la viste y justo le puse que era Colei. Todo
This is
calzó.
General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's real...
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our
No se
official
preocupen,
positions.
nosotros estamos aquí de turistas. No se sientan intimidados por mi presencia.
And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Sai no está bien o señor, si es absolutamente necesario, no te preocupes.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity. Just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Oh,
Company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to
tuvimos que venir
Mondstadt.
contigo ya que eres demasiado tímida para cuidarte que no te pase nada.
But I've been here on my own, Lord. What about your
No la
brother?
viste en la Colei.
What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra
La Colei y
is
tú eres
away?
Tignari. Así lo dije, a la Sacarosa no se la daba a nadie porque no conozco
There
otra
should be
tímida.
no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and two
O sea,
especially reliable
no se preocupen,
helpers.
dejé mi tarea en manos de mis esbirros. Ellos deberían encargarse de mis ideales.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation.
¡Ah!
I'm an
¡Keylus!
assistant to Mr. Albedo.
Sacarosa la aprendí de
Mondstadt's
Keylus.
genius
Oh, please, Sucrose.
Oh my God.
An unnecessary
El
epithet.
reencuentro con Keylus.
It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo. But it isn't.
Hey, Albedo's here too.
¡Wow!
Great. The more the merrier.
Se juntó al Discord, hermano.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait, can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now?
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before. With it being a species
Literalmente.
native to... I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for...
We're supposed to be here on
Se supone que
vacation.
estamos aquí de
And you're already
vacaciones y ya
thinking
estás
about how to
pensando
improve
en
your
mejorar
herbal
tus hierbas
medicines.
medicinales.
Also, I thought we'd
Creíamos
agreed
que
to take
habíamos
on new
adoptado
identities
nuevas
for this
personalidades en
trip.
este viaje. ¿Es en serio?
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders.
La mira.
Kale's was traveling musician.
Zaino, el enterrador y el explorador del desierto. La de Tignari, el asesor tecnológico, la de tesoro y la de Colei, la música ambulante.
Very much so.
Nos encantan.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some
Técnicamente ya
compounds
se
from
reunió
the
todo el
calla
Discord.
lily as
Apareció
active
Cerito,
ingredients in
apareció
a target?
Keilu.
Yes, I gathered
Está todo el
a few on
Discord
the way
original.
here, and my initial...
Okay, but as much...
Fa- falta un anciano, ¿no? Para ponerle Felipe, hermano.
Data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total
O si
development
Felipe
time would
realmente
be
el
very
doctor Agüe no lo
difficult.
sabíamos.
Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, And I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Ahí está Keylus. A ver, tengo que operar a las 2. Tengo que sacar mi receta a las 3. Y tengo que avanzar. Tengo tiempo.
Mr. Albedo.
Puede ser. El primer muerto del disco Suffer, el original.
I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct?
Bueno, Keylus, demuéstranos que aprendiste en la Facultad de Medicina, desgraciado.
Or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the three of...
Bueno, querido patriarca, caserito y todo lo demás. He estado ocupado con mis operaciones en el quirófano y haciendo propiedades. He conocido a muchas bonitas enfermeras con las que he establecido conversación y he disfrutado de la universidad. Pronto tendré tiempo libre, que es lo que siempre digo, pero volveré a tener tiempo libre algún día. Con amor, Keylus.
Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice.
Has estado escribiendo esto escondida, ¿no? Sí, lo sabíamos. Doctor, alquimista y además psicópata.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither...
¿Cuál es ese?
Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look, and should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
Paimon, tú no estás apuntada.
Tagging along!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking?
I'll help pitch the tents.
I can
Vale.
help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Buena idea.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose
Vale,
and I
Gelus.
will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's...
Bien, vamos. ¿De qué adentro? Bueno, por ahora no he tenido que pelear, así que ha sido solo interacción, por lo bueno está bien. Lo que me gusta lo de esto, que sean así. Normalmente estoy en contra de exceso de diálogo, pero por alguna razón en estos directos me gusta el exceso de diálogo.
Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up.
Alguien más va a salir.
Do we, want anything else?
Bueno, ponnos un pony asociado con miel, por favor.
Hey, so you do remember after all. You're just the best. Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom. No need to worry about that. Paimon can make room for good food.
A veces siento que Paimon más que la amiga del viajero es como la hija. Ah,
All right.
la leyenda de Mondstadt. Sí, creo que me acuerdo de él.
If that was a wind bloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the wind bloom festival.
Bueno, sigamos.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Ya quisieras.
All right, looks like we're all here.
No llegamos tarde, ¿cierto?
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happened to be free. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught...
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer,
Claro,
this is
es
just
lo que
another day
hacemos
on the
los viajeros
job.
como nosotros.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down. That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
¿Alguna deducción más?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So, small lampgrass?
That's right.
Bingo.
I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish.
Básicamente.
Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What
Comer
about
un
you,
poco.
Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment? No. I just don't eat a lot normally. Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari, while we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Oye, seritos, esa cosa que vimos blanca con dos piedras, era Paimon, ¿cierto?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Cuando estuvimos con la pierna de piedra.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right?
Muy bien.
I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Pensé que era Paimon porque había demasiadas balbayas comidas.
No, not funny.
¿Nadie?
Ground, you know, as in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
¿Nadie va a interrumpir esto?
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Sí, puede ser.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
¿Podemos comprobar esa hipótesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying life forms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
¿Va el Paimon y Durazno Paimon?
Hey! Not you two!
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's.
No.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for
Seguro que estás esperando
some
mucho
time
haber
now.
dicho eso, ¿cierto?
You seem much cheerier now that you're here at Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
Es porque soy el aventurero.
It's not?
¿No la tiene?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as
Muy bien, lo
General
diré.
Mahamatra
Antes
Sino.
solía ser un gran
Now,
lugar.
please see
Solía
me
ser un
as
juez.
Sino the Adventurer.
Ahora soy un Hakai sin aventurero. Llámeme Hakai Aventurero.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like...
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose.
Ay, no.
Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new...
Kale Lily.
What?
Colegas.
Bloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt.
Colegas,
There's
hijo de
also
puta.
cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
El silencio.
Moving swift...
Wow. He just completely ignored the joke and carried on the...
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation. And this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return.
La veo.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
Yo vine para proteger a Coley, ya que evidentemente no puede hacerlo sola.
That's just an
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Por todas veces.
So you did...
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Por supuesto.
That is why I am proud to call you my friend.
Es por eso que te considero mi otro yo, desgraciado.
When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding a friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Calx was a Mondstadt.
House?
You mean he's a friend of yours?
No lo
see.
conozco.
So, you came to Mondstadt and
Couch.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
Sí, 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 me acuerdo.
You certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too.
If my writer friend were here now,
Oh, here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Que los
my new
Calx.
friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a business.
You didn't have to say all that.
Tenías que informarles tanto, ¿verdad?
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now.
Haré una
All
excepción.
our conversations have been deep and interesting. And Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
No tengas la menor duda.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow. Your teacher's
Maestro
so
bueno.
nice.
I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities,
Sí,
but
creo
they're
que sí.
similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely timeless masterpieces.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
A ver, ¿qué reverso le van a poner?
These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an
No.
almost religious
No.
significance.
No.
My jokes?
¿Te gustan mis chistes?
I do.
Really? I didn't
Pero si
see
no te
you
reíste.
Well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter. But I certainly...
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell...
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look?
A ver, vamos a ver si se cocinó la comida. Para mí que se le quemó la comida.
Only the base is burned.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
No le des importancia.
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint... Oh, yes. I'm not... Kale seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood.
Yo también me di
Remember that
cuenta.
note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kale the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's the one who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research...
All right. We'll help out too.
Bien, te ayudaremos.
Then tell me, honestly...
Tengo una forma de salir de esas dudas.
Think...
Bien, regreso en un rato.
All right. Let's meet at the alchemy... We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh?
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point?
Tomorrow morning.
Mañana por la
Thank you.
mañana.
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration.
Found you!
¡Eula!
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have...
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure.
De hecho,
Amber and Eula.
es la primera vez
The
que veo
pleasure is
a
ours.
Eula en un evento. Que sale. Es la primera vez que lo veo.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Técnicamente nos enteramos de todo lo que ocurre aquí cuando le escriben a Coley.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
De acuerdo.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met.
Sí, ya nos conocimos.
She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also
La
very grateful
conocimos
to
en
her.
una de nuestras anteriores visitas en Mondstadt.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing person.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
All right. I'll start packing.
Muy bien.
You're gonna get the tone deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
Vamos a buscar a Alvardo, vamos a buscar a Joseph.
Guess Paimon knowing him. He should be hitting the top. We can go corner him and make him answer our question.
De hecho, los puzzles nunca... De hecho, odio tanto los puzzles. De hecho, hoy día jugando el Pokémon de Yoto, recordé por qué no soy tan fan del Pokémon de Yoto. Porque para atrapar a Suicune, tenéis que hacer el puzzle de las ruinas de mierda de los Unón. Y detesto los puzzles. Todo lo que tenga puzzle no lo juego, weón. A menos que sea obligatorio. En Genshin varias veces me han hecho jugar puzzle y lo he hecho porque es obligatorio, ¿no? Bien, sigamos. Vamos a buscar al bardo de pacotilla. Tiene que estar por acá. Estaba acá arriba. Creo que está la eterna donde está Virus, creo. Bien, tiene que ser acá. ¡No! ¡Entra la weá! Gracias. No quería entrar en la cuestión. Que what the fuck. ¿Dónde está? Era aquí, ¿no? ¿No, no era acá? No, pero si me dice que está aquí, pues, weón. Qué raro. ¿O estar arriba? Y salir de puro jeta nomás. Podría ser también. Sí, 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 puede ser, puede ser. Ah, está atrás. Huevón, estabas aquí atrás, maldito infeliz.
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it tone deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important.
Okay.
So, what do you make of it?
¿Alguna idea?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people.
Well, if you won't tell us the...
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
Ya que estamos, un par de bendiciones.
The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle. Also, once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you.
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to...
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel.
No me digas. ¿No eres otra cosa,
Actually, a
será?
great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
Ay, vale, vale. Lo haré, lo haré. Cago en... Nunca ayuda en nada. Y... Siempre lo mismo con 20. Siempre lo mismo con 20. Nunca es útil la historia, weón. Siempre tenés que hacer tú las cuestiones. Y es un arconte. Y ese es tu arconte. El mío no. Este no es mi arconte. No es mi arconte.
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Huh? Really? Don't you usually want to hear the good stuff first?
Paimon, ve directamente al grano.
Oh, all right then. Basically, we went to Wind
Yo sé de
Ride
mierda.
to find the Wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news.
¿Eso fue un chiste? Ugh.
Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
Si no tiene gracia es su culpa. Ah, ¿me estás culpando a mí, Paimon desgraciada?
That puts my mind at rest. Now, I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could, so the initial but then, supposing we identified something outside of...
Whoa, slow down.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about
Albedo hizo algo muy parecido, ¿recuerdas?
Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like, it would render our search for the truth meaningless.
Could it be the Windbloom?
Oh, now that the Windbloom doesn't refer to a specific flower, in which case, the Windbloom doesn't exist and I've made a note. Okay.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
Contamos contigo para el resto.
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here and...
Vale.
In the meantime, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we...
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her. And I also didn't want to get her hooked, but you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it.
Sí.
Alright.
Uy, por fin, weón. Ya, primera parte ya la hicimos, a ver. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Minijuegos? Vale, esto me da un periscopio, que ya está. monedas. Quitan acá. Ajá, la parte 2. Quitan acá. ¿Pero esos son talentos? Sí. ¿Y la espada free to play dónde está? No está, pues weón. ¿No quieren dar una espada free to play aquí? No la veo. No la veo, ¿eh? Ahora puedo leer bien, a ver. Me cago en la... De edad me cago en todo, ¿eh? Ah, vale, tengo que terminarla. Vale.
The academia. What happened this time?
Dankerverse. Investigamos. Espera la hora de la... Sí, Danke. La gente dice, la gente no se estresa jugando videojuegos, la gente se divierte no con los videojuegos, no se estresa nunca, weón. Mi pelota, hermano.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Sucrose.
Acá. Joder, Bardo.
Sucrose, we're here.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon.
A ver.
And Kale just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done. Apparently, Tainari and Sino both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us.
Muy bien, ¿cómo va tu investigación?
Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge.
Vale, bro. Sí, el Unreal lo conozco, sí lo juego, pero en Play 3. Y los diálogos me salen muy rápido. No lo alcanzo a leer bien. Tengo que esperar a que el diálogo pase para leerlo tranquilo. Técnicamente sí, o sea, el Unreal lo juega el de Play 2 y el de PC. Y el 3 es de Play 3, pero el 2004 no lo puedo jugar porque es solo de PC. Y estoy restringido con el PC. Por ahora.
For any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion. Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us.
Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
Vale, hagamos eso.
Then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was...
Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things.
Pero
He
tú
is by
también eres
far the
experta,
leading
¿no?
Exactly! You're the creator of the Tetratanic Sweet Flower.
Huh? You really think so?
Oh, but what about Tainari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants.
All right. I'll add him to the list as well. On to group 2.
That's kind of abstract.
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that.
Una astróloga podría ser.
Oh, you mean Mona?
Mona. Yes, she certainly seemed...
Would Bennett count?
¿Por qué él?
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you...
I see.
Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt.
I know. Would Outrider Amber be a
Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the trap...
Yes, she's certainly a...
Is there anyone else?
Let me think. Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the
Yeah.
He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying
Cool! Another one for...
Wait. Kale should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry. Could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right?
Bien. Bueno, se activó la segunda parte. Eso es lo que gusta de estos eventos de diálogo, lo hace rápido, weón. Un día o dos y ya está. ¡No! A ver, a ver, a ver. Ahí está. A ver.
Hi, Kale. Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Sucrose! I was preparing. Is it time already? Oh no,
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up.
Técnicamente era una notificación de un grupo o algo, qué sé yo, weón. Siempre me están dando notificaciones que no deberían, weón.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now.
Vale, vale, bro, no te
So
preocupes.
let's pick up where we left off.
Yo a ver si termino la historia ya, weón.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie. Anyone
¿Qué te
spring to
parece
mind?
qué te parece Goku?
You really think so? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in... Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry. You think there's something fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one. There's the tone-deaf bard. But on second thought, he would...
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard. But, for example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library, and also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave.
White lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not
Parece
like
ser
she
muy
has
estricta
evil
la
intent.
profecía.
No, we're the ones being...
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Oh, Kale, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks...
¿Qué te hace pensar todo eso?
She stopped by the alchemy bench once. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification. That's why I don't think of her as lying.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get...
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make a...
She's a tough cookie, huh? In that case, I think Sinal... true. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor. Bet he couldn't...
I've also got someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight.
Alrighty, right...
Wait, there's one more person.
Huh? You mean...
Yes, him. Truth be told, he swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until...
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is it?
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very... Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams...
But how can we help with...
I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope with...
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also...
Isn't any good?
Sounds like a nip.
Alright, guess we'll put Loverboy...
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends.
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
No tiene por qué, pero Es una pequeña posibilidad.
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind.
Maybe Kale. She read a lot of fairy tales one time.
Oh,
Do I count?
of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
Tú no encajarías también en este, ¿cierto?
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their...
Point taken.
Klee might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a...
Alright then, Clement.
Well, that should just about do it.
Do we have to ask?
It is.
Okie dokie.
Also, I thought of a...
Bien, hay que reunir información.
No problem. We can...
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together.
Capable Kale and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
Okay. I promise I'll help. Capable Kale. Yeah, I got this.
Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go.
Let's go. Bien, ahora a buscar a todos los desgraciados y hablar. Supongo que tendré que usar TP tras TP. ¿Eh?
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So, stronghold.
That's an...
Maybe Den?
How about...
Layer. Animo test 6308.
Espérate. Es acá, ¿no? No, está ahí. Creo que está acá. Ok, esa puerta no se abre. Acá está. ¿Están arriba? La encontré.
Here we are. Lisa's...
Oh no. That was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
No está.
Sucrose. Kale. What are you doing here?
I can only sucrose that they were Kale-ing on someone.
Sakurosamente parece que se han hecho muy colegios.
Please, just stop it with these puns. I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian.
Oh, so you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
Así es, ella es una total prodigio.
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor.
Wow, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
Se lo explico.
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over.
The sucrose mailbox?
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way. And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot. So I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting. We don't have to call it the sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the sucrose and kale mailbox. Or even the sucrose, kale, traveler, and paimon mailbox.
I'm thinking this.
Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal.
Agreed. Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not.
Opino lo mismo.
You
Las
cannot
palabras no
simply
son
take them at
suficiente
their word.
detonante para saber si alguien está mintiendo o no.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along.
Do you get the feeling that Kale's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
¿No te parece que desde que llegó a Mondstadt está dejando su timidez atrás?
Yes, I'd noticed that.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Kale, she'd never known happiness or youth.
Cuando conocí a Misty, ella no sabía el significado de la felicidad de la juventud, o tal vez tampoco la amistad.
But things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life.
Pero después de haberse recuperado de ese fatídico accidente, pudo recuperar su vida.
Kale is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
I wouldn't say that. Both Kale and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me.
Tanto ella como los juegos de cartas son importantes para mí.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
Fine. Yes.
Está
We
bien,
came
pues
out of
sí, de
concern for
acuerdo.
Kale. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Nos preocupaba que hubiera venido aquí, pero fuera infeliz porque vino escondidas.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that sucrose might be...
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as your teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true?
I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the city, as such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further study, but the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social.
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
Lo de nosotros es más sencillo, es como si fuéramos una familia y eso es todo.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself. What you described fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family... By the way, who's the eldest between you?
Let's not go down this rabbit hole.
In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course. He just doesn't want to
En lo
admit
que edad
it.
se refiere, yo soy el mayor, solo que él no quiere
But your
admitirlo.
mental age is younger than that. I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Kale into this happy family to be...
No. You will never see me
Nunca van a
admit to
admitir
being
que
the
soy el
youngest
pequeño,
sibling.
salvo como último recurso para
Except
ganar una
perhaps
partida de
as a
cartas.
last...
Ahora me toca a mí. Ya.
Guess we'll leave Kali and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them.
Bien, en nuestro turno.
Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day.
Bien.
Nice! Just as we hoped! There's a load of people here. Huh? Even Lisa's here.
¿Cuánto tiempo sin vernos?
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been?
We've been doing pretty well.
Muy bien, gracias.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Claro que sí.
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Maestra, usted no está en el lugar de siempre.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while. Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
Hola, Mika. Un placer volverte a ver.
I look forward to working with you.
Ay, no hace falta tanto formalismo, viejo.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Windbloom. Fun?
Ese lugar es divertido, ¿no?
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Believe in yourself.
Oye, Bennett, confía en ti mismo, ¿quieres?
Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucro said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
De acuerdo.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there.
En marcha.
And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from...
Oh, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup.
De acuerdo.
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Ha! This way. Got it. Kale, please follow.
Uy, tengo que tener cuidado que no haya pelea. Y algo.
Oh, it's our lucky day. There are several people over there. Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too. Oh, it's Sucrose. And Klee also spies.
Colin,
we were just talking about you. Ah, right. I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Kale, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
Clee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Nope. Clee's on patrol with the
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here's the Knight of Favonius except for Kale and me.
I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the rings, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes. Kale, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest. Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight. Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol.
Don't panic, Kale. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends.
Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Yep. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them.
Amber!
Sorry. At least I didn't say anything.
Oh, no. How am I supposed to join this conference?
Speaking of nice surprises,
What kind of surprise? Tell me! I'm saved. Secros is giving me a lead.
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be, though. So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
there's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people.
I'll drop something in there first.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yep, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with...
No. There's always next time. We'll join up with you after...
Oh, yeah, so, we'll be on our way for now.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
Are you okay, Kale?
Was it that obvious?
No, not at all.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you.
Thanks, Sucra. Well, the truth is...
Really?
We are. Amber's I don't know. I guess if I'm being... The first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think that after trying and failing for several years, looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My person...
Oh, Kale.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
I already knew bits and pieces about her. But still...
I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself.
No, it's fine. People don't open up about their deepest feelings. And, I mean... You've probably noticed by now. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you...
Really?
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the feelings that you talked about just now. I totally get it. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong... In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met... I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything. And I'm not going to tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. Sucrose has stopped talking. But for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery. But it's always by myself. Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft. Hey, Kale. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like... I don't think so. Then, maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to... Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flask. Your tetra... 2 of my favorite things I've made. Oh, okay. Yeah, I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's... Sure.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together. Shall we go play with them?
No, it's fine.
We're not what Colleen needs right now. She needs a new friend. So, I don't... There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of...
Ahora, por otro lado, mientras tanto, la otra mitad de la moneda.
Adventure time!
Help! Oh, I beg you, please don't let go!
Who's that yelling? Let's hurry and take a look.
Esa es Rosaria.
Timaeus? And we also have Rosaria and Mona? What kind of mishmash ensemble?
Good question. What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, traveler.
Hola a todos, feliz día del viento.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
Yep, we're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound.
Oh, you're one to talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you'd have been seriously hurt, if not dead.
I know. I really am grateful, miss.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would...
What happened? Did Timaeus...
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and...
But you still came up here anyway?
Yes, I did. Because there's something I just...
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth...
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this...
I don't have a death wish. I just... didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life.
Okay, that explains you.
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to...
So that's why the scryglass just showed danger instead of...
Very funny.
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place.
Huh?
I see. So all we'll need to do is find some...
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this. I guess this means everyone will... I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to...
No one asked. Please, do not subject us...
You
said you need clues, right? Well, in that case, Mona Magistus, the astrologer...
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
All right, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Hasta pronto, oye, y ten más cuidado, ¿quieres?
Will do.
¿Esto qué es? ¿Un TP? Ah, un time attack. Cancelé, no creo. Ahora pasamos. ¿Hay un fantasma aquí? ¿Dónde me contesta esta cuestión? ¿Cuánto lleva todo esto? 1 hora, ¿no? 1 hora 20.
Take them. I have no need.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat us.
Welcome back. Did everything go?
Yep, we managed to find and talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mail. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Kale got a splinter.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get split.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye...
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around...
Stop. You're embarrassing.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you want to get dinner?
I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the... Yeah. Now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready, let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Sounds like a plan.
De acuerdo.
Paimon will have this one, and this one, ooh, and this one.
Me vas a dejar más pobre que a Itachi, ¿sabes?
Hey, Paimon's really hungry. And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you, too. It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself. Ooh, Paimon is super full.
everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great...
Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time.
I must remember to get some milk. Please, feel free to pay a visit.
Enjoying the scenery?
Oh, Tonga Fart!
Joseph.
Are you here for some food as well?
¿Quieres que pida algo?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here. I shall take you up on your kind offer. Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank...
What kind of...
Behold!
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle. Simply head to the location marked on the map, and you'll find... If I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends.
De acuerdo, lo
Then
entiendo.
it's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done. Also, if you have some time, we could...
Oh, you're...
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though. So, anyway...
Benty always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Oh? Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet.
Una NPC. Fantástico.
Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land. Mind if I buy you a drink?
No tengo intención de beber ahora, pero gracias por la oferta.
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell? Well,
I can. That's why I tried to... I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench.
Yep. Bizarre is...
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor.
¿A ti también
Not
te
so much the
interesa la
prophecy
respuesta?
itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be...
What do you think about Mondstadt?
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and...
We think so.
So, about the prophecy.
No te preocupes.
Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real... I'll leave it to you then. Hope you continue to enjoy...
De acuerdo.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
Tal vez sea de esa nación, llamada Fontaine.
Please find me a flower that is not of this world. And a guide, find me one who would never lie. As well... I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in... Good day to you, miss.
Uy. Se viene la última parte. ¿Qué es esto? Bien, aquí adelante el reloj. Vale.
It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench!
Bien. Era acá, ¿no? Sí.
Hey, we're here!
A ver, deme un segundito. Vale.
Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups.
Voy a echar una miradita como al directo.
Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first?
A ver. Ya, anda bien el directo. Perfecto. Sí, 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 anda bien, anda bien.
The neighboring nation of Mírame has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet. There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival.
Ok.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about. Tainari believes that on closer examination, it might be logically As for my answer, I think a clock in the...
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Saito. Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody...
As for one who would never lie, Rosario removed herself from consideration. Timaeus seems to have forgotten.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think so. What are the... you're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can...
Or... Let's...
Wait! Wait for me!
Okay.
Oh, Timaeus!
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter.
Huh? This is kind of sad. Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but,
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss
Refrescame la
Yenar?
memoria.
Well, basically, she helped me out.
Wait! So Ying-Er is the girl from Leland. We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just...
No, well, I mean, not all. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true.
So, at Star Snatch...
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward... I know full well that Miss Ying... which brings me to... But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working...
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I feel... I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while I...
Oh,
And that's why I've...
But then what about you?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over...
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like... I explained that a matter of great importance. I made sure to package the gift. Point being, please know that I sincerely...
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Oh,
No.
thank you, everyone.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who...
No.
Let's keep it...
Yo quería Saino, weón. ¿Por qué dijeron este NPC de mierda, loco?
Okay, Paimon will do the... We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name?
All right. We also have Klee.
That's me!
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like...
Well, there's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there?
¿Descubriste cuál es la respuesta, Keylus?
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any...
Actually, I'm still...
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment?
Yeah.
Actually, I know what you're feeling. Saying any...
Well, does anyone know the...
According to the prophecy... Oh, we know something about that.
Ya sé su localización. Síganme.
Wow, that's amazing.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Bien, vamos.
We're off to...
The academia.
According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
Let me take a look.
Aww. I don't
Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the... Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Sí.
Hyman's reading too. But there's nothing. Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you.
Look! The wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current. Let's...
Huh? We'll have to fly up there?
Here.
Vamos.
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it?
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way.
Oh, good thinking. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird.
I never would have guessed that such a place...
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the... There seems to be something on the back of this... Take your seat. Present... Well, as far as instructed. So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our...
Well, all our questions and doubts aside, the scenery...
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine, but I also couldn't find any...
Huh? What?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any cat... Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky...
That sounds kind...
I get what he means. If we do as...
I see. Mona, is there some...
Oh, are you hungry?
Thank you for offering... While Albedo was checking just now, I get there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if some... But if nothing here has...
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Será
Leave us on the edge like this.
Yes, let's test the...
Come on, join us. Oh, all right.
Okay. Then I'll answer the first question.
You can do it.
Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My...
Kale, I hope you found your answer.
My answer is, for a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put mine. I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else.
All right. It's up to me to answer the third. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'd like to thank everyone.
And last but not least, there's no tale more befitting the title of a led...
Wait! The lantern! Whoa! All four sides?
Huh? But...
Pero si hemos escogido respuestas equivocadas.
Kale, could I ask you to...
Oh, all right.
Huh? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proved...
No right answer?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact...
And to think, I never...
What? There's someone else here?
Así que eres
We
tú.
meet again, traveler.
Hey! You're that Outlander we met...
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place.
Oh, is that so?
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries.
Is it just because I'm a visitor?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me?
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the...
Huh? But why?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations... In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of... She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women.
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was...
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you.
Well, what are you...
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best... Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, the lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing...
Hello? On the other side of the...
Mom? Oh.
Madam, I am Scarlet. This...
Oh. Since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the...
Old hag! Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my...
And what of imitation and mimicry?
Oh, Dallas, I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other...
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old...
Why she sounds so cool?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a real...
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait. I'm completely lost now.
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up.
Ay, no.
Ever heard of the Hexens?
Bueno, presentación al
As the
menos.
spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right. We often met here to chat.
Then what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy...
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to act. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a...
So it was indeed written by all of you?
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo.
No,
A flower that is not of this world. A guide who will... When a member of the organization had to leave the group, a flower that is
Qué
not of this
riesgo.
world signifies, of course, if there's anyone in this world who could create a... The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. She has a tendency to...
Tal vez fue ella la que conversó conmigo cuando investigamos el caso de Rywing.
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a...
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world, and...
The one who would never lie is... me. I hope no one would take offense. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in...
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child...
It's also one of my favorite stories. Don't you think such a person would just...
Playmon's getting more and more...
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also... Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors.
Do you also want to become a maid?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and... I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more...
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors.
Oh, has someone...
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a...
So the minute you received the prophecy letter from...
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. Please come to see us again before...
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end, dear child. I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross as long as we can be with our beloved friends.
I still don't get it, but I do know that...
If you ask how I see it, the Hexens... Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later.
Bye, Mom! Todo cosas bye.
Goodbye, darling. And farewell... Oh, now that I think of it...
Yes, it's wind...
It's also a special anniversary.
Yes, I do remember now. Oh, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom.
Bueno, ya está.
Whoa! Ah! Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Creo que era más fácil así. ¿No? Sí, básicamente sí. Casi 10 voladores, de hecho.
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just,
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you...
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell...
It's nothing, really. But still... Of course, I didn't actually expect that...
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus.
If anything, it should be my fault for
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either. I just feel like...
But I'd say we still...
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue.
Oh, Miss Ying-ar. Well, I mean...
Hey, you three? You may want to look...
Huh?
¿Mm?
Miss Ying-ar?
Oh, so that's Miss Ying-ar.
Yep, that's her.
I am so sorry, Miss Ying-ar, but
Are you so happy just to...
of course I am. I'm so happy that...
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding. But now that I've seen you like this, you said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right?
Should we go see her?
I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt.
Oh, really?
Tal vez ese sea el objetivo de la
I am
festival de
so
viento.
glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you. You can be happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't... Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn?
Well...
I may have...
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man But she also said that learning is just another part of life. Why don't you give it a try?
Okay. They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
No hace falta.
I nearly forgot. This is for this texture. Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. It's nothing too special, but they're super sweet. And I'm also submitting them as my wind blooms for this year.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the video.
Kale, please take these notes with you. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them.
Thank you so... I don't know what to say.
Sucrose, now's your chance.
You're right. I almost forgot.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Huh? It was like a little cloud of
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left. I'll keep working on it.
Yeah, you can write to me.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Master Tainari! Sino!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
Bueno, su amistad puede leerse sella. Podría decirte que es una gran amistad de matrices. ¿Están haciendo amistades por un tubo?
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic...
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you.
¿No se supone que era para Saino?
Sino wanted you to have one for yourself. If I had to guess,
I'm a master of the game.
Estás visto que soy un as para jugar. ¿Estás listo para desafiarme a otro yo?
Can you believe this guy?
Hagámoslo.
I've got some...
Huh? Kale has a gift for us?
Yeah. I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepare... I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tainari, and Sino. During Windbloom, Mondstadters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
But Tainari said that we're not
Como
anything
sabes,
like
Tainari
an
dijo,
academic family.
somos una familia
write joint
académica. Él nunca
papers with
escribió
us.
una tesis con nosotros.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else.
Whoa, are these really for us?
Muchas gracias.
So, are these your chosen...
One of them. Both Padisaras and Sumeru roses are my Windbloom. Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express... I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who... The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd mistake...
I'm so happy to...
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
Huh?
Doesn't it look
Just like your
¿Presentación? No. Bueno, 30 protos. Uy. Hay más modo historia, Pero ese lo haré otro día. A ver. Bueno, no sé cuál será el más free to play. Ya lo preguntaré con Ceritox. Mañana empiezo a farmear todo esto. ¿Puedo hacerlo? Ah, ya. Son estas 3 misiones. Ok. Esto va a ser uno de estos días seguramente. Así que bueno, vamos a terminar el directito. Ya creo que con esto sabemos que quiero ir a comer, hacer un par de cosas y ya está. Quedó de 2 horas, ¿no? 2 horitas. Quedó perfecto de 2 horas. Así que bueno. Fue un buen directo. No tuve que pelear, no tuve que hacer nada. Pero supongo que en el siguiente directo ya será más de acción. Porque ya hice todos los diálogos, toda la historia. Que es lo que se va a hacer en la plataforma morada mañana. Así que tocaría farmear un poquito. Así que nada más, vamos a dejar hasta aquí. Espero que les haya gustado el directito. Si por eso me gusta, la buena suscripción. Comenten lo que quieran. Suscríbanse que no cuesta nada. Y nos vemos en el siguiente directito. Ya sea en la plataforma roja o en la morada. Adiós. Gracias por ver. Bye bye.